particular area. Well, but another topic that Professor asked me to talk about is about the position of women in our society. Women in Istria, for example, in the Istrian Assembly are very present, and in other, perhaps, councils in most towns and communes, but they are not very present in the places where important decisions are taken. So I think that this is a problem somehow everywhere, because for me the number is also important, because all go together, but I think that we should create better, let's say, circumstances and conditions in order to have women in places where important decisions are taken. I was a lot thinking about what to do, because, for example, in Istria, in Croatia, if you take a textbook, any textbook, if you take a textbook in English, you will always find a she masculine and feminine gender is present in all books, especially in Anglo-Saxon countries all over the world. I can grant this. But for example, in Croatia, not. So the first thing that I did was to introduce even the terminology, because it is also important, form and content go together. This is what we have done immediately at the Istria, at the level of the Istria region. This is perhaps the first region to have done this in Croatia. But then I thought of founding, and then I will explain to you why. I thought of founding an association because of several reasons. We are a border territory, and women from Istria and Slovenia, and especially through Venezia, Giulia, they have been meeting, because they are still doing this, every year on the occasion of the 8th of March, International Women's Day, on the border. First it was the border between Slovenia and Italy, and subsequently, when Slovenia became member of the European Community, then they continued to meet at the border between Croatia and Slovenia. And so they used to meet once a year to talk a little bit about the problems that they were facing. And last 1 year ago, precisely, I was also invited. And so we came an idea, why not found an association, European Association of Women, and in order to work together, to promote perhaps projects, European projects, and to do something together. And so we did, and precisely I'll show you on May the 17th of this year, the association was founded. It is called Žene Europe in Croatian, in Italian Donne Europa, in Slovenian Ženske Europe, and Women of Europe. I'll show you even the logo. I have brought this to you. Now, we are also going to have the pages, the web pages, but these are not ready, they are not ready yet. Okay, then I can give you so you can see the logo. This is about this association. And so it is a very, I should say, though a new association. The seat of the association is in Istria, precisely in Buje, in the former B-zone, and the first president of the association is Ms. Marijana Jeličić-Vujić, who is in fact also the vice Lord Mayor of the town Buje. Then there is a vice president. The vice president, one is from Istria, from Slovenia, and another vice president from Trieste, from the is the president also of the UDI organization, a very important organization in Italy, Esther Pacor, and Isabella Flego from Capodistria. She was also a member of the Slovenian parliament. One office is in Pola, another office is in Trieste, and another office in Capodistria. So we decided to found this association to promote policies, activities, projects of interest for women. So we discussed topics in connection with politics, culture, but especially economics, and we decided that our first, let's say, activities should be in connection with women entrepreneurship. So I have also brought it to you. It is not ready yet, but we have also prepared together a European project. The project is called Woman Entrepreneur, together with Slovenia, Istria, and Italy, even Albania and Bosnia and Herzegovina are involved. So we would like to do something new, something innovative. We are thinking of building a cluster of women entrepreneurs and of founding an incubator for this side of Europe in Vignano. It is a small town near Pola. And so we would like to do a cluster of women entrepreneurs who would collaborate in this area, in the countries I mentioned to you. And then to make a cluster, and we should therefore also provide them all the knowledge in connection with the different legislation of the countries where this is I hope I am, let's say, optimistic. I hope that perhaps if you come next year, I'll be able to say something more about this project that we have been working very hard, because we want to make a good project and hope, of course, to be able in a year's time to put it also into practice. So this is what we are doing. All other issues we are treating, but I think that we should first of all act on the economic level and give women, especially now when we are talking about recession, difficulty to find an employment, and you know, in times of economic recessions, women are always the category of people who are first somehow hit and find themselves in let's say, rather not good circumstances. So this is one of the projects that we are working in. So, and I hope, and I must say that, well, we can't say much because the association has been, let's say, somehow operating since May, since the 17th of May, but I think that it will, in the course of time, play an important role on these and other territories. Because if you could see the logo, you will see European stars only. We are open to all countries all over the world, not only to countries in Europe. Whoever would like and will accept will be able to enter and be part of this association. Now, I could talk a lot about many things, but if you have questions, sorry, I don't know if you're interested in something else, I will be very pleased to answer the questions to you. Okay, we have the pages, but they are still not ready. But if you digit ZEUD, CEUD, okay, soon they will be ready. month